Matt Kladnik.
And I'm Grace Kladnik.
I first went to Australia in 1998 when I served as a missionary with Youth with a Mission. It was there in Australia that God really confirmed to me the calling of my life to be a pastor.
So it was a few years ago that God really just began to stir our hearts. And last November, we were invited by the Foursquare denomination to visit the country and just see what the needs were, see if we were a good fit.
At the end of our stay in Australia, we were invited to plant a church in Redcliffe, a suburb of Brisbane, Australia.
We've always had a heart to not just reach people within the church walls, but to go outside of that and really see the needs of a community. And we've always said we're pastors of a city.
I've known Matt and Grace for 7 years. Grace has talked to me for a long time about her love of Australia and feeling like for a long time that God has a call on them to go back.
We've known Matt and Grace for about 2.5 years. They have so much energy and they just come in and they're so loving and they're excited about what they do and they're excited about their relationship with you.
I've known Matt and Grace for almost 8 years now. Matt and Grace have the awesome ability to come in and make whoever you are, whatever your scenario is, to just make you comfortable. My passion is for music and worship, and they saw that in me and really drew that out.
For me to see a kid who loves to dance, who is given an opportunity to dance and give God the glory, or to sing, or even sports, or whatever activity it is, I think I feel most used by God when I see that connection made in their brain.
This idea of raising up people to do the thing that they were designed to do in their life.
They're gifted to be in ministry. This is not a career. This is not a job. This is their life.
Whether it's Redcliffe or Seattle or Boston or, Southern California, wherever you live, loving the city, I think, is something that every single person can do.
Loving the city is everything. I think that's, as Christians, what we're called to do. I think that's what the Great Commission is.
Matt and Grace have reached out to the community and have treated them as if they were part of our flock.
When we're in Redcliffe, we're looking forward to starting a church that was really focused on 3 things. Church would be a place where people could encounter God. They could meet God for who He really is. And the next thing that we're really excited about doing is offering an opportunity where people can be equipped and to use the gifts and talents that they already possess to serve God. And the third thing would be that they would be given an opportunity to go out and serve God and actually apply those things to affect their community.
We're always going to look at our community and say, what can we do to love these people? People that are hurting, people that are happy, people that are just normal, people that are poor.
There's the bad, the good, there's the people who love God, there's the corruption, there's everything within it, and they're the rich, they're the homeless, and there's so many ways to serve and so many ways to love the city.
And we're excited to get our feet on the Redcliffe soil to really work out what those principles look like in that city, in that culture, because they're great ideas over in America, but when we get there, we're excited to see how they translate to that culture and that context, and to find out what some of the real needs are.
Australia is desperate for church planners because the population is growing and church doors are closing. But even in the United States, there's generations of people who have grown up going to church, have a grandma that has been praying for them who's a Christian. There's always some kind of heritage. And there's literally generations of people that have never stepped foot in a church building.
I know that their heart is to raise up leaders and raise up a generation of people who are going to pass on the knowledge of God and to spread that outwards.
It's going to be hard to see them go, but they go with my blessing, and I can't wait to see how God's going to use them.
It's everything that they've been preaching and training the youth that they've been working with to do, is to follow their passions and to follow where God is leading.
Of course, it's bittersweet to see them go. I don't think I've realized yet how much I'm going to miss them, but I'm also right at the top of the list of people who's so excited for them to go and so excited to see them in a year and see what they're doing.
Oh, I say support them. Just watch and see what they're going to do. They're going to knock your socks off. Every dollar that you spend on them is going to go towards the kingdom of Christ, and you will not be disappointed.
We couldn't be more excited to go through this together and to go through this with your support.
Yeah. And no one's guaranteed tomorrow, so what can you do today to make a difference?
Did you read that?
That was my slogan right there. That's our slogan.
Is that in a fortune cookie?